Okay, hey there everyone. Welcome back to another piano tutorial. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to play Starlight by Muse on piano. I'm going to go over the little cool riff that comes in the intro and is played throughout the song. It's a really cool classic riff, and you should have fun playing it once you've learned it. It's fairly simple, shouldn't give you too much trouble, and I'll also show you the chords for the left hand that can complement the right hand riff as well, so it'll sound a bit better. But yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. Okay, so Starlight by Muse is a classic song, and it's in the key of B major. And starts out obviously with the bass that comes in the intro, and then the piano riff soon follows it, and that just basically goes like this. And then it goes into the verse, of course. So that's just basically going to be your main piano riff that is everything in this song, and it will repeat numerous times throughout the song, in the chorus, and well, not the chorus, I guess the pre-chorus it might be. I don't know. It's weird how when I looked up the sections for this song, the chorus is apparently the what sounds like you'd think is the bridge, but either way, it's going to play throughout the song a few times, and yeah, so I'll name the notes now. I just wanted to show you it first, just in slow-mo, so it could be more simplified for you and give you an easier grasp to understand what's going on instead of just naming the notes right away. So I'll now name the notes just anyway. So it's going to be D sharp, B, F sharp, D sharp, B, C sharp, G sharp, E, D sharp, C sharp, D sharp, B, G sharp, D sharp, E, B, G sharp, E, D sharp, C sharp. That's funny enough, that's a lot more mental gymnastics, like going over it in slow motion like that, kind of just, naming the notes simultaneously. Yeah, it's weird how some things work, but so just work on that, and yeah, once you've got that down, I'll then show you the left hand, which we're going to get to now, but keep working on that, and then once you're comfortable with playing the riff with the right hand by itself, then you can implement the left hand at the same time to give it more depth and resonance and really complement the right hand riff. So yeah, we'll get to that now. Okay, so the left hand just going to be playing the chords to complement the right hand piano riff that you'll be playing with your right hand. Like I said, make sure you're comfortable with the right hand first by itself before you start implementing the left chords. Don't make it more complicated than it has to be. It is fairly simple, but once you can play the right hand with ease, the piano riff, then you can then, incorporate the left hand chords just to, give it more depth and resonance. I think it will just sound more resonating overall. The bass is basically doing the equivalent role in the song. It's playing the root note for the chords, so the intended purpose of the piano to play the left hand chords is kind of doing the same thing. In the song, you don't hear piano chords being played while the piano riff is playing. You hear the bass, but it's like if you're playing by yourself on the piano, it would make more sense to add in the chords with the left hand. So that's what we're going to get to now. So good thing about these chords is, as well as I worked it out, there'll be no overlap because a lot of them are inverted. There'll be no overlap with the right hand riff. So when you're playing the right hand, there won't be an overlap with the left hand chords, but they're going to be pretty close to it, but there won't be an overlap. And I think these sound best relative to the right hand riff pitch. So yeah, I think that'll make it more beginner friendly and easier transition wise, give you less trouble in that sense. But if you do prefer lower lower sounding chords, deeper chords, lower pitch chords, all that stuff, then that's fine too. It's personal preference, but I'm just going to show you these ones now because I think these ones align best with the right hand piano riff. So let's get to it. The first one is going to be, your first chord is going to be a the second inversion of B major. And that's going to be F sharp, B, D sharp. So that's F sharp, B, and D sharp. The second chord is going to be the second inversion of C sharp minor. And that's going to be G sharp, C sharp, E. So that's G sharp, C sharp, E. Third chord is going to be a root G sharp minor chord. And that's going to be G sharp, B, D sharp. So that's D sharp, G sharp, B, D sharp. And your final chord is going to be the first inversion of E major. And that's going to be G sharp, B, E. That's G sharp, B, and E. And those four chords will basically repeat throughout the riff. And they'll repeat in the verses too. And it's just four chords for the riff, the verses, and the, I guess we'll call it pre-chorus, but, you know, the hold you in my arms, like that part of the song. Which does, you would think it's the chorus, but when I looked it up, it said it was the pre-chorus, and like the chorus was actually the I'll never let you go if you promise not to fade away, never fade away, which seems like the bridge, which, so it's kind of confusing, but you know what I mean, like it'll repeat through that section of the song and the verses, and of course the intro as well, and the outro. So, yeah, so I'll just put that in perspective now before we wrap up here. So you've got da 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 da. So you'll play that when you're playing the right hand riff, and then yeah, going to the verse, you've got far away, ship's taking me far away, far, far from my memories of the people who care if I live or die. Starlight. So yeah, you know, if any of you want to see like the rest of the chords for the song and show you all the chords for the song, I could do that as well, but I expect most of you just wanted to learn the riff today, so that's what I'm showing you. But yeah, there is quite a few other chord changes like when the throughout the song, so it's not just those chords, there is more chords, but those are the main chords, the fundamental chords of the song. So yeah, have fun with that. Just keep practice the right hand first, unless you can just play them both at the same time right away and you're an experienced piano player, but otherwise just work on the right hand first and then just add in the left hand, and you'll add the end together. I hummed it so you know when to like play in time with the piano riff, and it'll come naturally to you. So then once you've done that, then you should be playing it in no time and having fun with it. So yeah, that's probably gonna do it. That's Starlight by Muse, great song, classic piano riff, you know, really recognizable. And yeah, until next time, everyone, have a good rest of your day, and I will see you in my next tutorial.